Okay, let's talk about Huawei. Now, you probably know them for phones, for 5G infrastructure, right? But what we're seeing right now is one of the most aggressive, most fascinating power plays in the entire auto industry. So let's do a deep dive, a strategic breakdown of how they are planning to take over the world of electric vehicles.
First things first, let's get one thing straight. This is not some far-off, futuristic plan. No, this is happening right now. As we speak, Huawei's Automotive Alliance has already shipped over 900,000 cars. They are already a massive player in this game.
And they are not hitting the brakes. In fact, they're stepping on the accelerator. Their sales target for this October is 1 million vehicles. Just think about that rate of growth. It is absolutely staggering.
But you know, it's not just about pushing volume, it's about value. For 14 straight months, they have been #1 in average transaction price among all Chinese brands. That tells you people aren't just buying these cars, they're willing to pay a premium for the tech that's packed inside.
So what's fueling this huge new push? Well, it starts right here. Meet the comprehensively evolved Luxeed R7, that's the SUV, and the S7 sedan. And listen, these are not just minor facelifts. We're talking about a complete rethinking of what these cars are.
Huawei has actually broken this whole evolution down into what they're calling the 4 news: a new design, new comfort, new intelligence, and new performance. So let's kick things off with the look and feel.
First up, that new design. The brand itself gets a really cool new logo they're calling the Hexagon Warrior. And to go with it, there's a brand new signature color, this Aurora green, and you can even get an optional black obsidian package. The whole point here is to give these cars a much more aggressive, much sportier presence on the road. Now, step inside, and the focus shifts to just, well, extreme comfort. They've introduced something that's an industry-first dual zero-gravity seats. These things recline into a neutral body posture which actually reduces pressure and gives you this feeling of weightlessness. And for fun, they've added Karaoke 2.0. So yeah, you can basically turn your car into a private concert hall on wheels.
And of course, I mean, come on, this is Huawei we're talking about. The biggest upgrades are all about the tech. We're talking about their new ADS 4.0, that's their advanced driving system, and a really sophisticated digital chassis. Now these two pieces of tech, this is the real secret sauce. So let's break down what they actually do.
Okay, this is where we get to the heart of Huawei's real advantage. You see, they're not trying to be just another car company. They're a tech company building an intelligent platform that can power an entire ecosystem of vehicles. This right here is the core of their entire strategy. At the center of it all is ADS 4.0. The easiest way to think about this is like their next-gen autopilot. But the goal here isn't just to automate the driving. It's to make the car's decisions feel smoother, more intuitive, more human in how it deals with the chaos of the real world.
So how do they pull that off? Well, you upgrade the car's senses. They've added rear-facing LiDAR that uses lasers to build a super detailed 3D map for when you're backing up, and advanced 40mm wave radar that can literally see through bad weather. You combine that with external microphones, and you've basically created a complete 360-degree bubble of awareness around the car.
And hey, this isn't just theory. This isn't a beta test. Huawei's ADS systems have already, in the real world, actively helped drivers avoid over 2 million potential collisions. This is technology that has a proven track record of making driving safer. Period.
The second piece of this tech puzzle is the Huawei Turing Chassis. Now, if ADS is the car's brain, you can think of the Turing Chassis as its central nervous system. It's a digital platform that intelligently controls all the physical parts, the suspension, the steering, the brakes, and makes them all work together in a much smarter, more coordinated way.
So what does that mean in practice? Well, it means the car can maintain control even if you have a catastrophic tire blowout at 120 kilometers an hour. It means it can prevent skids on icy roads. It actively works to reduce motion sickness by smoothing out braking and acceleration. It's literally using software to master physics for the ultimate in safety and comfort.
All right, let's zoom out a little bit, because this incredible tech platform, it's not just for the Luxeed brand. It's the foundation for a whole universe of brands that Huawei is building with different car-making partners. This alliance is getting bigger, and it's happening fast.
Which of course brings us to the next phase of this whole offensive. Now that the core technology is established, Huawei is launching entirely new brands designed to attack totally different parts of the market. First up, meet the Shangji S9T. This is what you call a premium travel wagon. Some people call it a shooting brake. The whole idea, as the quote says, is to fuse the sleek handling of a sedan with the huge cargo space you'd get from an SUV.
This is a direct shot at the European luxury market. And then there's this, the Shangji H5. And you know what? This might be the most important vehicle of them all. Its entire mission is to take that high-end tech we just talked about, like the advanced ADS system, and bring it down to a much more accessible, mainstream price point. This is how they plan to go for huge volume.
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and honestly, maybe the most disruptive part of this entire strategy. It's not just about the tech or the cars, it's about combining all of that with incredibly aggressive pricing.
The entire value proposition, the whole sales pitch, hinges on this one simple idea. Give customers flagship-level technology and features, but at a price that completely undercuts the established players.
Just look at these prices. The updated Luxeed models are starting around 230,000 to 250,000 RMB, which is roughly 32 to 35,000 US dollars. Pretty good. But the real shocker is at the bottom of the list. That Shangji H5, the car designed to bring ADAS to the masses, has a pre-sale price of just under 170,000 RMB. That is about 23,000 US dollars for a car with a high-end autonomous driving hardware suite. That is unbelievably aggressive.
So, here's the bottom line. The battle for the future of the car is not just about horsepower or styling anymore. It's about processing power, intelligent software, and brutal, absolutely brutal, price to performance. And all of this leaves us with one massive question. As tech giants like Huawei start pushing these advanced, once premium features into affordable mainstream cars, how in the world can the legacy automakers possibly keep up?
This brings us to the end of today's video, but don't worry, I'll be releasing separate, detailed videos for each of the 4 cars you've seen here. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.